Hollywood stars have reacted with dismay after Sony cancelled the release of The Interview, a comedy film about a plot to kill North Korea's leader. Ben Stiller called the move a threat to freedom of expression, while Rob Lowe called it a victory for hackers who launched a cyber attack on Sony. Hackers issued a warning to cinema-goers who planned to watch the movie. President Obama recommended that people go to the movies, but stressed that the hack was very serious. Speaking to U.S. television network ABC, he added, "We'll be vigilant. If we see something that we think is serious and credible, then we'll alert the public." Sony said they have no further release plans for the film, including as video on demand, while the company's UK arm added, "There are currently no plans for The Interview to be shown in this country." Several other famous names have criticized the decision to shelve the movie, accusing the studio of caving into the hackers' threats. Oscar-winning screenwriter Aaron Sorkin, who has already attacked the media for spreading information leaked by the hackers, said, "Today the US succumbed to an unprecedented attack on our most cherished, bedrock principle of free speech." Actor Steve Carell called the move a sad day for creative expression. On Wednesday it emerged that Carell's planned film project, a thriller called Pyongyang about a Westerner working in North Korea, was scrapped ahead of Sony's announcement. Comedian Jimmy Kimmel tweeted that the decision by theaters to refuse to show the film was an un-American act of cowardice that validates terrorist actions and sets a terrifying precedent. Film producer Judd Apatow, meanwhile, offered a different slant on the move, saying, "This only guarantees that this movie will be seen by more people on Earth than it would have before. Legally or illegally, all will see it." Extremely disappointed, Sony said it was deeply saddened at this brazen effort to suppress the distribution of a movie. "We respect and understand our partner's decision and, of course, completely share their paramount interest in the safety of employees and theatergoers," the studio said. It added, "We stand by our filmmakers and their right to free expression and are extremely disappointed by this outcome." The cancellation comes after hackers calling themselves Guardians of Peace released emails and data stolen from Sony in late November. In a later warning to cinemas screening The Interview, they referred to the 9/11 attacks, claiming the world will be full of fear. "Remember the 11th of September 2001. We recommend you to keep yourself distant from the places at that time," the hacker group wrote, in a message on Tuesday. Whatever comes in the coming days is called by the greed of Sony Pictures Entertainment. Sony had given theaters in the US and Canada the option to bow out of showing The Interview in the wake of the threats. Regal Cinemas, AMC Entertainment and Cinemark Theaters, the top 3 theater chains in North America, subsequently announced they were postponing screenings, and Canada's biggest theater firms also pulled out, leaving Sony seemingly no choice but to postpone the film. However, the Alamo Drafthouse Cinema in Texas has decided to replace The Interview with a screening of Team America, a film featuring a marionette of late North Korean leader Kim Jong-il, the father of Kim Jong-un.